So, welcome to Fans Banter, the world's smallest Liverpool fan channel. Just a quick one today. Before the match tonight in the Champions League, Liverpool face PSG. Florian Wirtz was wheeled out in the press conference to show support for Arne Slot, and some of the comments that Arne Slot also made in the press conference about PSG. But before all that, Arsenal played in the Champions League last night and they won 1-0. They scored very late in the game. Good luck to them. Well done to Arsenal. But that win secures that whoever finishes in the top 5 will get Champions League football next year. Of course, Liverpool are probably aiming for a top 5 finish to secure Champions League football. It's still not guaranteed by any means. It's still a long way to go by now. Or they could get into the Champions League by winning the Champions League. But it's more than likely that, it'll be a top 5 finish for Liverpool to make sure they have Champions League football next year. And that's what Liverpool are aiming for now at this stage. It's the minimum that we could possibly expect of this Liverpool team to secure a top 5 finish. But yeah, it's not great. Hoping to be able to just finish in the top 5 to get a Champions League spot. But Florian Wirtz, he was wheeled out in the press conference to basically give the backing to the manager. He did say that when asked if the players were still playing for Slot, Florian Wirtz said, well, of course we are. He deserves the support of the players because he won the Premiership last year and that the players are still playing for him. When pressed on the fact that Van Dijk's comment where he said Liverpool players had given up, curiously enough, Florian Wirtz said that he hadn't heard that comment and that he doesn't agree with it. He doesn't agree with the captain that Liverpool players gave up. He pointed to the fact when we were 3-0 down, we had a couple of chances. When we were 4-0 down, we still had a couple of chances. So that didn't look like a team that was giving up. Yeah, I thought that was very interesting. I'm sure Van Dijk would have spoke about this in the dressing room, quite possibly, before he said it in the media. That's what I would have imagined. So it's curious that Florian Wirtz didn't hear it, and now that the reporter brought it to his attention, he doesn't agree with it. Curiously enough, Arne Slot doesn't seem to agree with it either. He didn't think that the Liverpool players gave up. He said they had a bad 20 minutes, and he also said that Man City had 4 opportunities and they scored 4 goals. We've heard that before, Arne, haven't we? Anyway, so that was just a little thing. Neither the manager nor Florian Wirtz agreeing with Van Dijk. Very strange. I wonder how many other players in the background disagree with Van Dijk. Anyway, as we know, PSG play Liverpool in the Champions League tonight. And after watching Arne Slot in his press conference talking about PSG, it's clear that Slot loves PSG and he just can't get enough. He just can't get enough. There's a song there somewhere. Anyway, he talked about PSG being better than they were last year. He likened it to a sprinter running, say, 9.8 in the 100 metres and then doing a 9.75, that they're that much better. Not a huge amount better, but still better than they were last year, which doesn't bode well for Liverpool tonight, to be quite honest with you, because if Arne Slot thinks that PSG were better than they were last year, and Liverpool were lucky, according to Arne Slot, we robbed PSG last year. It was robbery, Liverpool getting the 1-0 win, that we possibly could have been beaten 4-0 or so. And he said it quite a few times in his press conference, to be quite honest with you. He also pointed out that if Liverpool have another bad 20 minutes, just a bad 20 minutes, mind you, that PSG will also score 4 goals against Liverpool tonight. Yeah, not great things to be hearing from your Liverpool manager, but he does wax lyrical about PSG. He just absolutely loves them. He says the reason he loves them is because they like to play football. A little dig at maybe some other clubs in the Premiership that, according to Arne Slot, don't like to play football. Anyway, he did talk about teams time wasting and things like that, and that in the match with PSG last year, you didn't get that. You just got 2 teams trying to go for it. Incidentally, he thinks Liverpool were unlucky, apparently, to lose the tie last year, that they robbed them in the first leg, but he also thought that they were better in the second leg. I don't know, what's your opinion on that? I can't really remember the whole shakedown of that game, to be quite honest with you. All I can remember is that Liverpool went out. So, Liverpool again, PSG tonight. Arne Slot loves them, and he thinks that if Liverpool have a bad 20 minutes, that PSG will score 4 goals. Well, we have to wait and see. Anyway, just a little roundup of what was going on that caught my attention. Wirtz disagreeing with the captain. Arne Slot also disagreeing with Virgil van Dijk about players giving up on the game. But interestingly enough, he said he wasn't surprised that some players are disappointed after games like that, and he can understand the comments made by Virgil van Dijk. Anyway, that's it. Just a really quick one today because I'm really looking forward to the match tonight. That would be my team to play PSG tonight. Really looking forward to the game. I hope you enjoy the game wherever you're watching it. Anyway, that's Fans Banter.